This video is brought to you by Acorns and Prize Picks. More on them in just a bit.
What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? This is the first time we're doing a four-person pair. This four-person pairing up here for what is going to be the biggest Marvel show of all time. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episode 1 and 2. We're going to watch them back to back. All right, I'm going to level with you guys. I'm aware this might not be the biggest show ever. Why do this four-person pair? I had personal reasons. Normally we just do at most three-person for a show. But I was like, all right, well, we had our all of us here on this channel, the four of us specifically, more than anyone else, have had the most Spider-Man hype talk more than anyone. Aaron introduced me to Spectacular Spider-Man, which led, he bought me, that's right there, he bought me the seasons, which led to me being like, you two got to react to it. Of course, all the No Way Home trailers we did together.
That's right.
And all
premiere?
Yeah, then so my point is like, even though this show doesn't seem to be getting the most hype right now, I have a hunch the four of us really want to know what this show is like.
Yes. I have one question, though.
Yeah.
Who's Spider-Man?
Oh, he is that little British kid.
Oh, okay. It's like Paddington.
He's a British.
Okay. Spider Paddington.
Spider
Paddington.
So I just thought, you know what? The four of us are probably going to be talking about it anyway. The four of us really want to watch it. And yeah, because I have high hopes that this show has been in development for like 4 years. I want to see how it turns out to be. So yeah, that's just where I'm coming from. Why I was like, yeah, this show we'll do the four-person kickoff with. Coy, how you feeling? You just got back from a DC studio shoot. How you doing?
Yeah, we shot all day. I'm on hour 13 of filming, which always bodes well for my sanity and my mental health and my overall spirit of being. But I love comic books and I love sharing about art. So the only thing that's keeping me upright is zeal. I'll have a coma soon. I just got back from vacation with my family. We talked a lot about Spider-Man, so it's a fitting time to enjoy some webhead time with my favorite people. Really excited to watch with four. I'm excited for the format because we haven't done a four-person thing to this scale. We did a trailer reaction.
Yeah.
But we've never done a show, so I'm excited.
Yeah. John, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm a little overstimulated, and last week was a thick boy, and I'm hoping that the start of this new week can be sort of a calmer thing. But actually, this here and now with you guys feels like I'm at some kind of little party. So yeah. I'm excited to take this in with y'all and to share it and to hopefully elevate my spirits that way.
Let's hope that our hopes are aligned, because the universe doesn't seem to be treating it that way lately. Aaron, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling really good. I'm excited and honored to be part of this Spider-Man show reaction. Spider-Man's my favorite character, and I was going to say, yeah, I recommended you Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm happy to watch another show in the vein of Spider-Man. We haven't had a great history of Spider-Man shows since Spectacular Spider-Man, so I'm curious to see what Marvel Studios does to live up to the legacy that is the Spider-Man.
All right, let's see if this development hell show is any good as they rush to get it out before Daredevil releases. So you know what to do. Thwip that like button, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aaron. Aaron, pretend you have a bell in your hand so you can do your thing.
Ring that bell!
That's confident miming right there.
So you can get notified when
go.
new videos are coming out.
That's right, baby. Also, hey, Prepper, good luck editing this intro down and the rest of the reactions. Patreon. Full-length reaction watch-along where you sync it with your own copy, available for our super sexy rejects. Now, going to give you guys a special little offer here. Normally that is just for our patrons only, but because this is the first episode of a new series, you'll get to be able to sync up just on the public video that is in the description box and pinned comment. It's for everybody! Hey. But also on our Patreon, we cover several things exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. Boys, you guys ready to get this on?
So
let's get thwippy.
I'm ready.
It's a weapon, people.
My bell's right there.
Oh, shit!
Keep him with the Rock Spider-Man vibes.
Oh, just like the movie.
Just like
Avengers Tower in the background.
Sorry, May, I'm up!
Amazing fantasy comic.
Get a move on or you'll be late.
Grammar, presidents, learning.
Yes, knowledge.
Oh, crap! I'm late! Ah!
That's cute.
Comic panels.
Peter, wait! Your oatmeal was getting cold, so I packed it to go.
Damn, she's even hotter in animation.
Aunt Bay doing the work.
Aunt Bay.
One man with the bluest eyes ever.
Seriously?
Little corgi. Oh.
Cheddar. It's cheddar.
Oh, got me. Didn't mean to do that.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Stop, I'm almost there. Don't go yet.
Aw.
And they went. Of course. Why would anything work out for you, Peter?
Homage to Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1 with the
Trains. Spider-Man 2 with trains.
Fuel up, Pete.
Hey,
Put the sandwich on.
You need a ride?
Hey, what are you doing? You're going to be late for work.
It's your first day. If one of us is going to be late, I'd rather it's me.
Aw, what a good auntie.
Aw.
So, high school orientation. How excited are you?
This music choice does feel Spider-Verse inspired.
This is
Post Malone vibes.
I've wanted to go to Midtown for years. Their robotics program is supposed to be one of the best in the country.
Look out now.
Here, I thought you were excited about learning. Turns out you just want to play with robots all day.
Like how alive the city is.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And it'll be nice, you know, to
Like New York, people are
have
actually out.
something to distract from everything else that's been going on.
Uncle Ben.
Acknowledgement of
the
Uncle
ring
Ben.
flash right
yeah,
there.
That's a good detail.
Let's give it up for the Easter egg of Dead Uncle Ben.
Yeah! Benjamin Parker dead!
Love his beans.
Sorry, Ben, we love you.
Things have been different without having Uncle Ben around, but you have always had my back. And I really appreciate that, more than I can say.
Aww.
I feel very lucky to have you in my life.
I feel exactly the same about you, kid.
Oh. What a real detail.
Hey, when that
Safety
happens.
features.
Okay, let me help you with that.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Oh.
See, that's why you're going to the fancy robot school.
Thanks again for the ride, May.
Of course, Peter.
That's not a bad Tom Holland impression.
No.
I
Even
like
though
the little
he's-
score they had there. That was sweet.
All right, Peter, this is the first day of the rest of your life. No need to be nervous. It's just orientation
God, their jawlines are crazy.
at a high school for geniuses. How bad could this possibly go?
Already.
Oh, man.
What the hell?
I'm glad she was there to see it. Space portal.
Whoa. Is that,
Symbiote already?
is that Venom?
No.
It's a symbiote.
Got symbiote energy.
Let's go!
Damn. No, that guy.
There he is.
Yay!
Let's go.
Oh, with the
With the
classic sword.
gloves, the yellow gloves.
Oh my gosh, some kind of magical wizard guy?
He looks even more
are we?
dicko. He looks great.
Oh no, we're not supposed to be here.
Oh, no.
Cool.
Classic various symbiote. Oh, that's fun. Out of panel fights like 60s comics.
I'm feeling good right now, guys.
Feeling good. I like it so fun.
Is this the origin?
Good luck getting through the impenetrable shield of Seraphim. Okay. Never using this spell again.
Wowie.
That's not Cumberbatch, right?
It's so close, I can't quite.
Grab that kid.
Awesome shot, Dale.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Hey, that was a great use of the panels.
You okay, kid? Mm-hmm. Do a sweep. Make sure that's everyone.
Oh, I missed the cloak.
Sweet.
I love the panel work so much.
Wow.
Nice.
Not so fast.
Oh, yeah, rewind it.
Full on Doctor Strange fight in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it fully feels like a shared universe.
Ouch.
Sounded like a Cumberbatch.
Oh. No!
Oh.
She's one of the runaways.
Oh, is she now? Okay.
Oh, is that Minoru?
Peter!
Whoa.
I don't think she's interested, buddy.
This has to be free powers.
So he was a hero
I
before
was
he was a
gonna say
Spider-Man.
pick on someone your own size, but you're actually a lot bigger up close.
Heh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Good save, kid.
Interesting that the symbiote has like a pelt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna fall
It's
right
the
over.
Raven pelt. What a not so friendly neighborhood way to get bit by a spider.
Yeah, I've been better, but I definitely could have been worse. The town, on the other hand.
School's closed.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was here for orientation.
Freshman, huh? Same, but I have a feeling we won't be getting assigned classes anytime soon.
Who knew?
You're right.
So, you got a name, hero?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Parker.
Fun.
Cute.
I'm Niko Minoru. Okay, rude. I didn't
What's our
name
opening
myself.
gonna be? I might.
I,
Moments away.
It's gonna fall into the opening sequence.
Oh, Nico Ketchup.
Whoa.
Whoa, oh my gosh. Hey, Peter?
It's interesting. Uncle Ben died before he got his powers.
What happened
Yeah, they
to
bring
him?
the power and responsibility
I don't know.
conversation in direct
Did it
way.
like
Yeah.
my name? Hey, Peter?
He's not the one responsible in this universe.
Peter, talk to me.
Who picked up the backpack?
A lot of questions.
The classic song. Doing a remix.
Oh, I like the Dicko frames are gorgeous.
Cool.
I'm getting a vibe that they are doing what they can to make an MCU Spider-Man while making it honoring the originals. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, my God. So many costumes. I saw the web spinners briefly.
Okay, who's on the bars?
Oh, awesome lens pull.
Yeah. Not bad.
Love it. I love the love for Spider-Man.
That was beautiful.
Peter!
This
We're
could be a
supposed to be
really
up 20
cool
minutes ago.
show.
You're gonna be late.
Sorry, man. I'm up.
But it showed that he had the hero in him before he got the bite.
But the power and responsibility of that Uncle Ben is an interesting, like, without him being directly responsible for the death of Ben.
and pardon me.
We'll see.
Make it on time.
That is kind of an important way. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm okay. Sorry about your cab.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Wait.
Look how much better his life is when he's got spider powers.
All right, well, plan B.
Oh, this means we skipped all the sort of acclimating, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping to avoid getting too sweaty
in the
before
intro.
school, but it's better than being late.
No pearls.
There's that early scene.
Okay, here we go.
It's like, give me the web fluid, like a giant tank.
That's fun.
That's cool.
Woo! That's rad. Wonder how many suits we're gonna see because of how many they showed in the intro.
Oh, yeah. It's like a flurry of suits.
Yeah. There's Hornet was in there, Dusk, like Prodigy, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was going by really fast. Wow.
That's fun. Fun detail.
I like how the music is a character like in the movie.
time. I might actually be a little early for once.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Or not.
And arguably Homecoming as well. It had a lot of music.
Oh, true.
Buddy, help me!
Oh, is that Harry?
It was in green.
It's no use calling for help. Just give us the cash.
He's got his waves.
He's running. Grab him!
Bunch of white kids robbing a black guy.
In New York City.
Different than what you normally see.
Gotcha!
Hell yeah, man.
Switching it up.
Oh, we almost saw the comic cover.
You saved my life. I thought it was dead meat. You are.
Demi James.
This freak just bought you a couple more seconds. Stevie, get this clown on live. Already on it. Yo, yo, yo.
And he threw a brick at that symbiote.
Stevie Sherman here, streaming live from Queens. Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume.
Is my suit really that bad? Hey, you know what? That was unnecessary. Words hurt, you know.
Not as much as bricks do.
I'm not accustomed to seeing a Spider-Man show cuss. Different. Wow.
That kid.
Definitely.
Stop recording, moron. Let's see how funny you are with a concussion.
You know this guy can whip your ass. He's not
See that shit?
kick ass, Seabass. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Careful, man. You almost hit me with that. Watch out for that ladder.
Oh.
Hey.
This reminds me of that Amazing Spider-Man fight with the knives.
Is that Bugman?
Fun.
Oh, hey guys, it's Spider-Man here.
when the police get here, could you tell them the webbing should wear off in an hour or so?
Got beat up by a guy wearing hockey pads.
Yeah.
You saved me twice. First my life, then my face. Thank you, dude.
Oh, yeah, totally.
How can I thank you? I mean, like I tried to tell those guys, I don't really carry cash, but I mean, do you have Venmo?
Hey, don't worry about it, citizen.
Put a QR on your
It's
suit.
Harry.
Well, don't worry about it, Harry.
Yeah.
Just consider it a good
Confirm.
deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Friends before Peter met him.
I'm also late. I gotta go. See ya.
A lot of interesting choices that makes me feel like it's
Thanks
not the
again,
MCU.
Spider-Man.
No, I don't believe this is supposed to be Tom Holland's version.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Another
derivative. Might
Yeah, I
be a
think they-
multiverse thing. Or
I think they said that originally, but they switched it somewhere along the way.
Yes, these will be on the test on Friday, and no, you may not be excused from said test. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker. See me after class.
Oh, foiled again.
I can't believe you were late again. Keep this up and you might actually get an award for imperfect attendance.
Hey.
Hey, watch where you're going, kid.
Hey, Emma.
Emma?
It's fine. Honestly.
Is that Betty?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pearl. I didn't see you there.
Is her name Emma J?
Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Blah, 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 blah.
So, Petey, that's something, right? Embarrassed by your childhood crush and it's not even lunch yet? Something tells me this is going to be a fun day for you.
Pearl's not just my childhood crush. We have a history. She used to live in my building, so when my aunt and uncle would go out, they'd ask Pearl to keep me company. You know, hang out.
Oh, man, she imprinted.
Pete, was she your babysitter?
No. I was, like 11 and a half, and she was 14. We were just hanging out.
Peter likes mature women.
Did they pay her?
Yes, they paid her. Pearl still thinks of me as a kid. She's never gonna want to date me if she still looks at me as little Petey Parker from down the hall.
Don't count yourself out, Pete. Crazier things have happened. I once knew a guy that still had a babysitter at 12.
I was 11 and a half.
You should ask her out. I mean, a girl like Pearl isn't gonna be on the market forever.
That's right, man.
I should ask her. I mean, what do I have to lose, right? I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe after school. End of the week.
I do it soon. Who knows who else is thinking about asking her out?
Oh, you're going to ask her out.
You are joking, right, Niko? Niko! Niko!
But this is actually untrue.
Hey.
Cool.
Reference when discussing him. It's been proven that
This
Mr.
is
Paul
taking some time to
Revere
get
never
used to the
actually
mouth.
yelled, the
Yeah, it
British
doesn't
are
quite
coming.
Matchup.
However,
Yeah.
is a test.
Mr. Campbell, I'm sorry, mate. I please be excused. I need to run to the restroom.
Oh.
It's weird how I can accept that easily in anime. I'm having a hard time adjusting.
And it's not every character, but it's specific moments. Hey, it's the guy! Hey, flip Spider-Man!
Zach Terry, let's go.
The Severance crossover.
Yeah. The cars say PD&Y, not NYPD.
I think they're doing a great job of capturing the vibe of their neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, I feel I'm in New York.
Lens choices on these chase scenes and stuff are pretty
I love
rad.
him missing. This is great.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Spidey.
I
You
get
got this.
this.
Nos.
Wait for it. Now!
Oh, cool. Tracking the web.
That was sick.
Ooh. Love the webcam.
Somebody get that license plate number.
Webcam.
Oh man, wake up!
Dang, knocked him out.
You gotta wake up!
Jesus.
Now he's got to save their asses.
Oh god.
You knocked the hell out.
I hope this works.
Wait a minute.
Oh, we needed it.
Is that, is that Jay Jonah?
He had that hair.
Oh, this is going to be the shot that we see Tony Stark film. Someone's YouTubing.
Holy crap! I can't believe that worked. Okay.
No, that's not J. Jonah James.
Thanks for the love, everyone, but I gotta take off. Stay safe, New York. Peace. Okay, Parker, you can stop a truck. You can ask out the girl of your dream.
Nah, man, totally different things.
It's got that cool, like, mobile phone comic.
Yeah,
like
you're reading.
a complimentary way, though. It does have that vibe.
Damn, just never some out there.
I do
I
struggle
wasn't paying
with some
attention
of
to
their-
it. But
Come on, I finally worked up the nerve.
Yeah, about that. Sorry, Pete. Someone beat you to it.
Oh, Harry.
damn. No, it's not Harry.
Oh,
So, I
Wow,
think that's
Coy.
Flash.
Even an animation, cool.
there it is.
Oh, God.
Held out. Harry knows.
I still can't believe Pearl's dating Lonnie Lincoln.
Oh, it's Lonnie Lincoln. Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Get it? Besides being the captain of the football team, what does he have that I don't?
Let's see. He's got muscles.
Lonnie Lincoln's my favorite character.
John knows. Tombstone.
Oh, Tombs. Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Of
didn't know.
course, duh.
Good afternoon, class. Today, we're going to be splitting into pairs for some upcoming projects.
I like him.
I'm the coolest teacher you've ever had.
He's got locks.
For the foreseeable future, I'll allow you to pair up as you see fit.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep,
I'm
let's
just a
team
cool
up
teacher,
and
man.
you can do most of the work.
Don't mind me.
Close. I was thinking that this is my chance to ask Pearl to be my lab partner.
Dude.
If Pearl says yes, I'll be able to show her that I'm not just some
Dude.
kid, and then she'll totally.
Tim,
Can I work with Peter Parker?
What?
Oh, yeah, sure. Lincoln and Parker.
Let's go.
What the heck was that?
Maybe he also wants you to do all the work.
It's a power move.
It is.
First things first, we'll need an understanding of stoichiometric compounds. Stoichiometric compounds are those that maintain
The ratio in which they will form despite having defects.
Oh, and he's got a brain, too.
I know that look. That's the I didn't think the star quarterback would have an knack for science look.
I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have assumed that.
People think I'm destined to go pro or something, but I'd rather have options. Playing for Bales High is a hell of an opportunity.
Let's break stereotypes. Let's go.
Nah.
Actually, why I wanted to partner up with
Greg
you.
disagrees.
Hold on, what? Why?
You might be overreaching. That's in the background.
Overreacting.
Oh, I like mine better for that. No.
Pearl said you're a smart dude. She mentioned you guys go back. Always talks about how clever you are, so I wanted to see for myself.
Oh, that's cute. She talks highly of you.
You ready to get to work?
You know it.
Dang.
Cool. I like this bond.
Actually, pretty cool. He's
I
really
like this
smart.
the
He's
antithesis
funny.
of Flash.
Seems like a
the
nice
jock,
guy.
but he's kind
We
and
were
smart, and now they're
talking, and I
friends
found out we
immediately.
actually listen to the same bands.
Good call.
Bye, Nico.
Bye, Pete.
Flirty shove.
All right, get home safe.
Oh.
Text me when you make it.
You got it. Have a good practice, and don't forget your goggles.
He's
Damn.
so attentive.
I'll never be tall and black.
Yo, Peter!
Why couldn't I have been bitten by that?
Hey,
No football practice today, so I'm heading home a bit earlier than usual.
cool, cool. Big plans? Or you just gonna chill, relax?
He is effortless.
Probably do a few small things around the house. You know how it is.
I should actually get going before I miss my train again.
Cool. Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
I really got so pulled into it, I forgot this kid was Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're doing a good job authentically making me care about Peter, which is so important.
What's wrong, buddy?
Oh,
Lincoln, what's going on?
Oh, yes.
Are you going home to your dad?
He's in love
Tombstone?
with
Yes,
Peter.
supporting cast. Let's go.
Actually following and caring about them?
I love this.
He's going home to his dad, who might or might not have shaved down teeth and albino skin.
And a voice by Keith David for
It
one episode.
Could happen until it changes, and we hope you don't notice.
Wait, that was Keith David?
In the first episode
Oh.
of Spectacular, it's for one, and then it changes.
Oh, snap.
Tombstone, yeah.
I go back and watch.
Oh no.
Oh, Shaw. Wow, we're doing this. Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Okay, Spider-Man show. Did not see that coming.
And he wasn't arrested. You know.
Wasn't profiling if there's no record of it.
So let's just
So what just happened was okay.
down.
Hey, everyone, I'm home.
Hey, son. How was your day?
Great, Mom. No complaints.
Hey, Lonnie.
That's not Tombstone.
Mind looking at your brother's homework with him?
Of course. Grab your books, Andre. I'm going to take this trash out, then we can get cracking.
Oh, even helps his brother out. That's cool.
Ah, yes. Let's go complex characters.
I asked the shop teacher about your car. He said it might be your alternator. I'll check it out after this. Maybe we can avoid taking it in, save some money.
God,
Aww.
what can't this boy do?
Oh, the cover. Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man.
I'm here to help with your pizza.
I believe this money belongs to you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I lost my job recently. When I saw the money, I just...
Wow. Oh, shoot.
Sir, I mean, it's ultimately up to you, but she was just down on her luck. I don't know. Maybe let her go?
Baffled, bro.
Wow. Friendly
Reformation.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
I love this.
Yeah, Dylan.
Just because they committed a crime doesn't mean they're
Okay,
criminal.
fine.
At
Yeah, like
heart.
actually helping with neighborhood conflict.
Yeah, actually
It's okay.
Battering
going
the
to the
community.
You made a
stem of the
mistake.
problem.
Just please don't make me regret this.
I don't think we've seen this in a Spider-Man show before.
That's really beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I promise.
Pizza time.
Thanks for your help, Spider Guy.
It's actually, Spider-Man.
Sure, whatever.
You'll learn it soon enough.
Slices on the house for the Spider-Man.
There's actually no, it's just, wait, did you say free pizza?
Hey.
Yeah.
Go share it with some turtles.
Yeah, that's right. They're waiting. Do you know the ooze that made the turtles is the same ooze that blinded Daredevil? So canonically, they are in those sewers?
Oh.
Dude, let's get it.
Let's make it happen.
Like Batman versus Ninja Turtles went
Oh my
better than
gosh.
expected.
That part.
Somebody just threw this out? It's like new.
He's always getting DVD players.
Free DVD player? It's the best day ever.
He was a dumpster
Wait,
diver.
this is literally the... There's so many pieces that set up Homecoming.
It's the song.
Yeah.
The
And it's the song.
too. Yeah.
You're the chosen
And Tony Stark.
I think it's a giant mislead.
your left hand's free.
Yay! I love it.
It's got to be a giant mislead.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's clever. I'm enjoying the multiverse moment. What is it going to be?
Peter, hey.
It's going to be a Norman.
A Norman.
Norman Osborn.
Oh, and there's this crazy car parked outside.
It's the word for word.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing here?
Play with your expectations.
I mean, I'm Peter.
There he is.
Hello, Peter.
Coleman
it's nice
Domingo.
to meet you. My name
Coleman Domingo.
is Norman Osborn.
That is so clever. You got me. I was looking the whole time.
Let's freaking go.
All right, show.
I'm excited.
All right, show. It's pretty great.
So you've won me over.
Greenlit for 3 seasons.
Oh man, yeah, I saw that today.
Really?
Yeah, I got its third season, third
You just
one
laughed
renewed.
at Spider-Man.
Damn.
What?
3 seasons of this, baby.
3 seasons.
Not bad.
They were
Oh,
confident
look at all
in
the
it.
alts. They had that Ben Reilly
Nico.
Spider-Man signal. Niko Minoru with the, I wonder if she'll get her staff.
Neighbor
Math
like
club.
me.
Neighbor like me.
Oh, Hudson
Lonnie
Thames.
Lincoln. I like that they misled with Lonnie Lincoln. I like that they misled with, obviously, the Stark Osborn.
Just a symbiotic
Strange
alien.
was not Cumberbatch.
Good catch.
We'll watch the credits the first time. Then the next episodes we'll
What
skip
if they
over.
change? Oh, the old classic Spider-Man floating heads covers.
Marvel animation.
Spider-Man Associate
They feel like
presents.
they should have kicked off this show a long time ago. Damn.
I'm happy they changed it from Spider-Man freshman year. I
I'm
like
glad
it
it's
from
not
Neighborhood
too
Spider-Man
tied
now.
in. And because it feels like Friendly Neighborhood
All right, let's watch
That
the
moment
next
was
one.
beautiful.
I loved it.
Reject Nation, how are you feeling? I've been thinking a lot about feelings lately, maybe because it's New Year's, and New Year's resolutions, they can be tough to stick to, don't you know? I can't count how many times I've set a goal only to let it fizzle out by February. But what if some of those goals could be made automatic? You just need a good transition to talk about it. And you know what? I'm excited to talk about it. And it's today's sponsor, Acorns. Why I'm excited? Because I personally use Acorns myself, so it's exciting just to share it with all of you. Because they make it incredibly easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow. You know, you've always heard that forever. Have your money work for you, and this is a great opportunity to do. Here's what was told to me before I signed up, and I found it to be absolutely true. Number one, you don't need to be an expert. They recommend a diverse portfolio that fits your goals. You don't need a ton of money. You can start investing with as little as $5 or whatever spare change you got, and it's quick. You can set up your account and start investing in like 5 minutes. Because if you're anything like me, investing always felt intimidating. Felt like it was exclusive for like the people who read Rich Dad Poor Dad when they were like 2 years old. But Acorns, they made it simple, and it is pretty cool, like relief feeling how every month I get to check out my Acorns account, watch it grow for a better financial future. It's pretty awesome. So I've seen firsthand how powerful it can be. And there's also another reject here. Won't say who it is, but it's one of the one of the two women, good clue, where they were telling me a story before I signed up for Acorns, how one time it actually got them out of a very big financial bind. And that always stuck with me because it's a reminder that small actions we take today can make a huge difference down the line. If you've been thinking about getting started with investing or you just know you got to get it going, here's your sign right now. You head to acorns.com/rejects or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Once again, acorns.com/rejects. Supporting them supports the channel, but more importantly, it supports your bank account. Because of the subject matter, there's one thing I got to say. Paid no client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. Thank you again, Acorns, for sponsoring this video.
And I do it even better.
Oh, different cover though. Yeah. Oh, cool. Every episode's gonna have a comic book cover.
My name is Norman Osborn.
I know.
I
mean, of course, I've heard of you. Who hasn't?
I had to look him up on my phone.
May, he's like one of the most famous guys in NYC.
Well, it's not a competition, but yes, I'd say I'm up there.
Something of a famous person myself.
I've been doing research with local schools, taking a look at available academic records, and I found yours over at Bales High. I was very impressed.
This is a much more ethical scene.
I wasn't even supposed to be at that school, you know?
You had to adapt, and you did. You're already excelling at
It's real.
advanced junior and senior level science courses. That shows promise, and I want that promise. Working with me at Oscorp.
Cool.
He's all decked out in green.
Offering you an exclusive internship, Peter.
Unpaid.
You mean I get to work in a real lab doing real science with real scientists?
A real internship?
It wouldn't interfere with his regular schooling, would it?
The Stark program is going to be the Oscorp program, but actually maybe science.
But a real program.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Strictly extracurricular.
I'm so in.
Excellent.
I'll see myself.
I'm May.
Does this internship happen to be paid?
I take good care of my people, Peter. Details can be ironed out when you come by the Oscorp Tower after school tomorrow.
That was not a yes.
4 o'clock, unless you have another commitment.
What would I possibly have going on? I'm just a kid.
See you again soon, then, Peter.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Can you believe this?
They both.
Wow.
Really impressed all the relationships.
Spider-Man's been so big lately. It's nice to go small scale again.
Really miss it.
It's refreshing.
Beautiful photos you took of the apartment next door. You know, I especially love this close-up of the lady who lives there punching in her alarm code before she leaves for work.
Great photographer.
Friendly neighborhood.
In the future, if you want to commit a robbery and have me catch you, you're going to have to reach out to my assistant so I can go ahead and pencil you in.
What a nice Easter egg for his future.
You just hang tight until the cops come. Shouldn't be too long. I called him right before I webbed you.
I think you're really wasteful with your web fluid sometimes, though, man.
That's why he's got those big tanks.
It's like grabbing a backpack over there.
Could have just. Oh, it's so fun, this animation.
I think
I can't wait for
machine
Destin.
literally just commented on his use of the fluid today.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Daniel Destin Cretton's web swinging.
This is so much better than all of What If season 3.
Agreed.
Every moment.
Season 3 specifically.
Last month's show. That was only a month ago.
I know, my God.
This is my new science partner, Peter Parker.
Oh, he's welcome-ish.
Hey, Parker. And my main center man, Mike. Go Ravens.
Hey, guys. It's nice to meet you.
It's Archie.
You should come watch after school.
But I actually start this new internship thing today.
Damn, for real? Oh, then you should be the one getting the good luck, not us.
Aw.
Dude.
Such a good guy.
He's going to be a terrible villain or something.
He's definitely going to have a
I'm
heel
worried
turn.
for his safety and health. Who's going to make it?
They make it all about him. Wow.
Oh, my God.
So different.
I thought you were bullied in school, Peter.
Him.
Chanting his own name.
I gotta go. Can't wait for the game, Lonnie.
Me either, man. I'm gonna go off.
Yeah.
You go off.
You're seriously gonna work for Norman Osborn? Gary riches that guy without doing some shady stuff along the way.
Who cares? He's rich.
Grab a shovel and dig in his backyard, and I'm sure you'll find skeletons right next to his underground bunker filled with gold and plutonium.
That would be a cool episode.
Turning him down is just turning down the chance to get my hands on some really cool tech.
I'm just looking out for you.
Let's go opportunities.
Background choices are so weird.
Yeah, that guy's shirt's a lot.
There's guys, some people moving and some people not at all.
Also, this audience is sparse as hell for a football game.
May's gotta be so proud.
She says I'm really grown up.
Subtle.
When do you start?
Well, today, actually, Pearl. Like, right now. I should probably head over.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
Peter Parker.
This Game just started.
22
big double C. What are you doing?
The football coach looks like Clark Gregg.
What's up with that guy?
I have a feeling I know how it'll end.
She just doesn't want him to work for Oscorp, but he's got to go.
Don't worry, Niko. You don't need him. You're right. Bye, Pete.
Yeah,
I can't be late on my first day.
You're late.
What?
Uh-oh.
I got here 2 minutes early.
You were supposed to be here 15 minutes early so we could
Early
take you
is on time, and on time is late.
Please sign in.
Even when he's on time, he's late.
I started Oscorp to be a leader in the industries that I believe will define our future.
It's a 90s business marketing video.
I like the choice of Coleman Domingo for this version of Norman Osborn.
Mr. Osborn actually told me to come see him when I got here.
Sure, kid.
Really, he did.
Face forward.
Parker Luck.
Looks like he's sneezing.
It reminds me so much. There's a comic called Untold Tales of Spider-Man that's exact art looked like that image of Peter. It's like this is a throwback to a lot of cool stuff.
I'm Jean. You're nervous.
Jean.
Don't be.
Coy?
Must be Jean Grey. Actually, it might be Jean DeWolf, who is a cop in the universe I'm used to, but maybe. Jean DeWolf becomes a friend to Spider-Man and gets killed, and it adds to his body count of, what have I done? He didn't kill her, but like he's responsible.
Right, the guilt.
Sin Eater kills her.
We were introducing ourselves and where we are from.
Sure.
I am Asha, and I hail from Wakanda.
Just another?
Not
She's
all
from
black
Wakanda.
people are the same.
She's from Wakanda.
Aaron, he said it.
Jean hails from the Long Island. Where are you from, Peter?
I'm from Queens.
Incredible! Each of us from places all over the world.
She's the Wakandan beads, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can call me Dr. Cho.
Joe!
Amadeus Joe! The totally awesome Hulk!
Sorry, sir. I'm not usually late.
I was just going to say that because of the
actually,
hair.
I am a lot, but...
But Greg made you nervous, understandable, about everyone generalizing.
You guys do it yourself.
I am Dr. Whitman, and I will be overseeing you.
Nobody's pinging yet.
I thought you were in charge.
I am. They just don't know it yet.
Why are you raising your hand?
I have a question.
Then ask it with your mouth.
Lol.
That's good.
Well, it's just Mr. Osborn told me to come see him when I got here today, so I was wondering when a good time to do that would be.
First day, and Pete's already gunning to become the CTO of the whole company, huh?
Why does everyone think I'm joking?
It's time to see how you all measure up in a real laboratory environment. You, solve the equation on the whiteboard. You, rewire the circuit board on table 2.
Friendly neighborhood and science?
This is where I pretend to be interested in science.
Yeah, speakers, eh?
Eyes on this microscope.
I am
Like
not
when I
seeing
played the
anything.
game.
Pythagorean theorem.
Let me do science.
Slide on yet?
Call him Hawkeye.
How you perform will determine what division of Oscorp your intellect will be best applied to.
And what about robotics?
Oh, if you think you can hack it, Junior. But judging by you chit-chatting instead of sample analyzing, I wouldn't hold my breath.
You're a curmudgeon, man.
I hate my life.
Tompkins.
Asha, go see the head of aerospace technologies. You've been placed. Jean Foucault, you've gotten the attention of Oscorp's quantum computation think tank. As for robotics, Amadeus Cho.
Oh.
Just to spite him.
I mean, it's Peter's first day.
We hate him.
Parker,
Deeply.
you're finally up.
Lizard.
Is it gonna be?
I'll let Dr. Connors introduce herself.
Hi, Peter. I'm Carla Connors.
Carla Connors.
Energy research. That sounds really cool.
I'm glad you think so, Peter. It's what we will eat, sleep, and breathe while we work together on your intern project.
I don't know about you guys, but I haven't noticed the gender or race swap at all.
Is this not
Dylan, what are you talking
Baker
about?
from Spider-Man Sam Raimi?
That's Reese Ifans.
You lady lizard.
I can notice it and be cool with it at the same time.
Look at him go.
Isn't that possible, guys?
Look at him be hit.
That's insane. How do you do it?
Whitman's the type of person who treats this work like a competition, a race to be the first to figure something out.
Race. I've noticed this.
I like that she's the opposite of Dr. Witt, so he's finding his people.
I like how if you don't have an arm, you know it's Dr. Connors. It's got to be Dr.
The
Connors.
only person in the whole universe.
only person in Spider-Man world that arm.
The applications for this
And-
battery.
That's what my iPhone looks like.
Don't worry, you can take that.
I think it's funny Peter's the one white kid in a diverse world.
New York's?
That's New York, man.
I know, but all of his supporting cast are black people.
We won the football game.
Awesome. How many home runs did Lonnie slam dunk?
Dude.
That's Parker. I better see him at Sweaty Mike's tonight.
Aww.
He's my new good luck charm.
I feel like
They're adorable. He's gonna die.
Or become evil.
Or he's doing a Carrie thing, sputtering him up.
Are we suddenly becoming cool?
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, I've been cool, Pete. I don't want to go to this party without you, though.
Aww.
Well, we're about to wrap up for the day. I just have my last review.
Just love her.
Text me the address and I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there, platonic friend, only friend.
I'm worried Lonnie's gonna become Tombstone.
It'll take all night to whip that code vomit into shape.
Peter! Peter, join us!
Science friends or jock friends, make a choice.
How's it been going?
Oh, I was just talking
We're
about
watching TV instead of letting Joe talk again.
Crusher Hogan!
Fun.
Firefighters are unable to contain the flames while the arsonist remains active in the abandoned structure.
Wait, don't change it. I just really like fire. Love watching it, burn.
Wow.
I'm an arsonist.
You would have
say.
loved the last couple weeks here.
We got a scenario for you.
I remembered I left something in the bathroom, which
angle?
I have to go use as well. So, deuces. Parker out.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm hip.
I'm going to go hide the matches.
Peter Pyro.
Attention! You must
Who's it gonna be?
vacate the building!
Oh, yeah. Well,
Is it Shocker but fire?
left.
Early Shocker stage, yeah.
You're looking at the future site of 52nd Street's newest luxury high rise.
Wait, we're on 51st Street.
Huh?
Oh, Christ, dude. Whoa.
I noticed that on the news report. It said 11th Avenue, 55th. That's so funny.
You're butane, baby.
Oh,
Towards
it's
you,
not
I think.
here.
And I'll towards you, too.
Extremely dangerous situation.
Cool with the flame silhouette.
How much flames is that?
Nice. Oh, save him. Save him to the next building.
Into the pet store.
Save the pets.
No more. No, you're going to burn all of New York.
What the?
Time for walkies.
Get out of the pet store, man.
Oh, no.
There you are.
I like this animation a lot.
It's really grown on me.
I mean, I still don't feel like I'm watching. I feel like this could be like a movie animation.
Bad pyromania!
It is better with masks, though. Like it feels like a comic.
I'm done chasing you.
Okay, you're safe.
No.
I passed the paddle.
Ow! Stop, drop, and roll! Okay, next suit's gotta be fireproof.
Oh, you bug boy.
Not quite.
Whoa. Damn.
Whoa.
It'll make your coat nice and shiny.
It wasn't supposed to go this way.
Or you fall
Oh,
down.
no.
Classic move.
Use your surroundings.
Nice.
Classic Stan Lee Ditko Spidey.
Genius boy.
Was that a knockout?
You gonna take the mask off?
Did I knock you out?
No. There it is.
You swatted him!
KO.
So endearing.
Don't go turn flight. I don't want to be a fish murderer.
Oh, God, no. Please don't tell me there's like a carnivore in that tank.
Why hasn't Marvel been promoting
What
this
do we have here?
Hey, oh. You setting up a storyline here?
He almost said the shit word. POV from the fish. Those are actually eel. That's how he becomes Electra.
This is not a summer camp. I am not your groovy camp counselor who will let you sip a cold one and go skinny dipping in the lake.
Huh? Very specific.
Mr.
already
Osborn
starting to
wants a
turn
word
lizard?
with
Oh,
you.
she's a clever
Tell
one?
him I'm busy.
Not you. I meant him.
Petey Parkey.
Rip to your future career prospects, bro.
I will never forget you.
I won't lie. There's a really good chance I will forget you. Bye, Skeeter.
Skeeter. What heightened personalities. The nerds in this show are mean.
Then they said like
the jocks are friends.
Yeah.
Then they said they're meeting up with like Sweaty Craig or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look how alone she feels
Oh,
without him.
I love this song.
No, my God, that guy definitely is Peter's doppelganger.
Meet me at our spot. That's the song that's playing by Willow.
Oh.
Here.
I like this girl so much. I feel so bad for her. Peter doesn't even notice her.
My bad, bro.
My bad, bro.
Just belched right into you.
Guess you got busy. I'm bailing on this party. Talk to you later.
Don't make your friends feel left out.
Struggling with the balance.
I know.
The Parker way.
She played it so
Tis the way.
nonchalant, too.
I can do better. I can be better. Just don't fire me. Please. Give me another chance.
So,
Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
Oh, dude,
wow.
of course.
Oh, what?
Of
This early?
course.
This early?
2?
That's crazy, dog.
That's a good
This
cliffhanger.
great use of multiverse because they can do whatever they want.
Yes.
Wow.
Love it.
And such a smart call. The
Interesting.
stairwell. There would be a camera somewhere.
I was thinking
wonder if it was
that
in
while
the
we're
shot.
watching it. I was like, why would you do that in the stairwell? I was like, someone can walk in on you in my head. Or cameras.
I don't believe you thought any of that, Aaron.
You didn't say it out loud, Aaron.
Nope.
Yep. In your head, he says.
You just want
I'm
credit.
a faker.
You
Yep,
want
there he
credit for
goes.
something that didn't happen is just what I think.
Butane was the shockery guy. All
And
right.
it was Paul F. Tompkins as the teacher.
Oh,
Is that a
yeah.
villain, Butane?
Not that I know of. I feel like it felt like a shocker turn, kind of like the lizard is the lady now.
Okay.
I feel like
Paul
they're
F.
subverting.
Tompkins.
Yeah,
He's
makes
a
sense.
well-known comedian. He has a mustache and is often seen
I
wearing
feel
a
like I've seen
cardigan.
that
He's Mr.
pyro
Peanut
guy
Butter on
before.
BoJack Horseman. He does a lot of stand-up.
His name sounds familiar.
You've seen him. I know you've seen his face.
All right, amigos and amigas, the Super Bowl is almost here, and I bet you're counting down the days till you can witness the action. You know what makes watching the game even more exciting? Running your game with PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. Now, before we dive in, let me make something clear. PrizePicks isn't gambling. It's a skill-based fantasy sports app where you pick more or less on player stat projections, like how many touchdowns a QB will throw or how many yards a wide receiver will get. It's all about using the knowledge of the game to build your lineup. My wife, super into football. My wife enjoys some PrizePicks. So here's how it works. Pick between 2 and 6 players, decide if they'll do more or less on their projected stats, and if your lineup hits, you can win big, up to 1,000 times your entry. Even if one pick doesn't hit, you can still win thanks to their flex play option. Withdrawals, they're fast, safe, and secure. You can get your earnings in as quick as 15 minutes. For example, you could pick like Patrick Mahomes for more than 2 touchdowns, or Travis Kelce for more than 80 receiving yards. It's quick, it's fun, and it takes less than a minute to set your lineup. So here's the best part. Download the app today and use code REJECTS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 instantly, even if you don't win. So whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a way to make the big game more exciting, give PrizePicks a shot. It's skill-based, fun, and makes you feel like part of the action. Download the app today, use code REJECTS, and get $50 instantly after playing your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game, Reject Nation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just watched the first 2 episodes of Spider-Man 1 and 2. I gotta say, the fact that Marvel didn't really seem to be pushing this, I feel like they don't have the biggest faith in their animation department sometimes. It's kind of the vibe I get. Because I remember, like, What If Season 2, we had a similar thought process.
We were like, why didn't no one talk about this? It was actually pretty good.
But then again, we were bigger on What If Season 2 than
anyone
most
else.
people were.
And then Season 3, we were not big on.
Yeah, we weren't big on that. And to see what they've done here, but to know how much, it seemed like a couple years ago they were hyping the show up a lot.
Yeah, D23, like 2 years ago, I feel like we saw stuff.
Yeah,
a while ago now.
They were making, that was when it was a Spider-Man freshman year, as Aaron pointed out when we were talking about it. And now it's finally here, and I feel like the lead up to it, they didn't really push this that much, and they've been trying to push it a little bit more in the past week. Like, oh, it's coming out, guys! Don't forget, it's coming out in a couple of days. So part of the marketing behind it, I'm tracking that because I'm sure there's some people who probably even got this upload and was like, didn't realize it was coming out. It had me a bit worried, but I had my faith, I had my hope at least, and my personal feelings, I felt really good watching this show. I thought it was an actually really entertaining time. I like the blend of messing with expectations from what you know of MCU Spider-Man, messing with the stuff that we know from all the Spider-Man, and then flipping some stuff on its head, while also seeming like I think it gets away with switching stuff up because they obviously really love Spider-Man. I think that's the saving grace of it. It doesn't have that whatever people thought about like Last Jedi, that interpretation. I'm hoping this is what I think about the show so far. I don't know what other people are thinking. I know that with like stuff like The Last Jedi, there were people who were like, this is like a spit on the fans of Star Wars, and this guy doesn't like Star Wars. Not everyone feels that way, but that was like some of the way that vitriol went down, right? And with this, whenever they decide to flip some stuff, like to me, my first alarm was like, oh shit, I feel like Uncle Ben's death plays a big factor into Peter Parker. And I believe that was something that people even thought about just the live action version of Tom Holland. Obviously, we were seeing him arc into his origins with No Way Home, and like they give it to Aunt May and all that. But to see what they do here with every little flip that they do, I think they can get away with it right down to Norman Osborn, because obviously they really love Spider-Man. They honor it with the comics ever. They honor it with the appeal, the little Easter eggs and such. So I think like it's a feel-good time to bring Spider-Man back to the grounded era of just being a neighborhood Spider-Man. And I feel like we just haven't seen that in so long. As great as like the animated Spider-Verse movies are, they're Spider-Verse multiversal movies. They're not being in the neighborhood, kicking ass, saving names, going to high school. So I thought it was a great time. I had a really, really good time watching this show. Aaron, my man, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun with it, and I had high expectations going in because my favorite Spider-Man adaptations from the comics are going to be Spectacular Spider-Man and the PS4 game. I feel like those are the two properties that have gotten it closest to what I expect Spider-Man to be, and I'm happy to say that this show kind of lives up to that expectation. It subverts a Spider-Man property in an interesting way where it's still its own thing. It still does things that are maybe different from what we expect a Spider-Man type show or Spider-Man property to be, but it honors the heart of Spider-Man. It's able to capture the down on his luck Peter Parker stuff. It's able to show diversity and complexity, not only with Peter Parker, but his supporting cast as well. And I feel like that's not something we get in a lot of other shows, at least that I've seen outside of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Going to Lonnie's house, spending some time with his family, showing the subversion of what we think of, like kind of how, like Coy said, of the jock character. And then even changing his supporting cast, it really goes to show that yes, those things are important to Peter Parker and his history. All those characters play a big part in influencing him and his journey, but we don't necessarily need to follow those characters that we're accustomed to still get that effect, because these other characters can play similar roles or even different roles to influence who he is, not only as a character, but as a man and as a hero as well. And I like the fact that we spent more time with Peter in his daily life and getting to see the different colors of that relationship or those relationships. I like getting to see him with his new Aunt May, and I like getting to see the things that we're familiar with, that we're maybe accustomed to, like the almost shot for shot recreation of that Civil War scene, but then having that subversion of, oh no, it's actually Norman Osborn, having that subversion of, oh no, this is actually what we're doing with revealing his identity early. He needs to be more careful with these type of things, but also something that I don't think I've ever seen in a thing outside of maybe the Spider-Man video game, this the humanity of what it's like to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, of seeing how you affect your community, seeing how even though people are criminals or can do things that are in the nature of, things are illegal, it doesn't define who they are. There is such thing as reform and regret, and having an influence not only on cleaning up the streets, but affecting the world around you for the better. And I love the fact that we're getting to at least see a sprinkle of that in these first couple episodes. I'm feeling really good about the direction of where the show is going to go, because it's already starting off on a strong foot. And it really sucks that they're kind of burying it or not giving it the love or hype that it deserves, because so far it's great. I love the fact that we're playing in an actual world. And then the last thing I'll say before we pass it off, the animation style reminds me of, if you guys remember this game, Ultimate Spider-Man, the video game that came out in the early 2000s, and the way that they utilize panels. I think all of that's great. It's giving me very nostalgic vibes, and I like the way that they walk this line between modern media and Spider-Man in the modern world, while also paying so much love and homage to the history of Spider-Man through the 60s to the present. It's beautiful, and I'm really excited for where it's going.
Yeah. Forget that X-Men 97 was Marvel Animation. They really showed that a lot of love. I just remember that right now. John!
Oh!
And my favorite thing is, like, I know Coy listens to talk.
Sure.
So I just want him to just really just be butter. I want him
so full of listening.
Yes.
Yes.
Overflowing with listening.
He's just revving that engine while it's in.
Listen.
Ears
take a moment.
So please take your time.
Yes.
Audio overflowing.
As much as
Let me get a breath going really quick here. No, I agree with everything that's been said so far. I was curious coming into this, partly because Marvel animation is something that always excites me conceptually, and every time I behold it in waking life, it always feels like they're trying to save money, and I don't know why. And like the what if animation style is not something I really like. There are good images, and when I'm watching it, I can get into it. But generally speaking, I did not love that animation style. And here, there's a bit of an uncanny valley. I can tell that this is not 2D, even though it wants to behave and look like it's 2D. However, I do find what they're doing here, visually speaking, much more appealing. And because, again, you're splitting between comic 2D animation and a 3D rendering system, I think it's kind of a neat, like, I'm willing to kind of see how this hits over the course of one full season and just, see how that choice of I don't like your Marvel, you grew off of the drawn image. I feel like some level of TLC, animation is expensive. Some level of TLC I feel like ought to be given to the craft of these things, and you guys were pointing out like the background characters, and I am sort of like, that is an interesting thing that you just have these background plates essentially with characters moving in front of them, and part of me finds that charming because I'm like, well, if it was a comic they would be still, but then the other half of my brain goes, it's not. They should be moving. But that stuff aside, I really did enjoy the look, the feel, and just all the tonal elements of this from, again, the character design work for the most part, and the way it articulated just, I was a little at a breath, both excited and wary when Doctor Strange showed up, because this could either be just a fun primer for the fact that it's a shared universe, or this could be a great admission of the fact that we're betraying the title scenario a little bit, but it thankfully feels more like the former. It's like, you have this big world that feels full of potential, but that is not distracting me constantly with like, let's go cosmic right away. There's an Iron Man thing in the window, and at first I was like, all these little things could get annoying and feel like we're trying to skip past it. Again, with all the Uncle Ben stuff and the Peter stuff, there was a lot of things in the first couple minutes I was kind of worried about. But the further it got and the more it bothered to articulate just what it means to be the neighborhood Spider-Man, especially that bit with the girl and the pizza, I thought was like a really nice thing I had never quite seen in one of these before. And especially coming off of something like Spectacular Spider-Man with you, Coy, that did such a nice job of pulling you into the school drama, into the home drama, and then reminding you, this is a Spider-Man show. That's right. There's going to be action and supervillains and stuff. I feel like this is spiritually towing that line in a way that doesn't feel, it feels like they took some notes from that. And that show even had a few subversions or a few nice twists on the lore, so that, again, people like Coy and I like the three of you. I feel like in our little set of wireless bars here, I'm on the lowest frequency in terms of the greater lexicon. But you can have an expert watch this, know some of what's coming, but also be thrown by some of the fun choices. And I like when a show like this can do that, which it feels like it is. And two, just like the little things, the music they choose and the way that they articulate the kids' dynamics together. And I also really like the fact that they made Niko Minoru his buddy for this, just like from what I remember of Runaways and stuff like that, and the little potential that suggests for this, and just for, again, what feels sort of like a what if in context of the greater MCU. This was a really promising start, and I'm really excited to check out more of it.
Oh, it's great to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 11 minutes of Coy not talking, which is
almost an episode.
It's almost a new world record.
It's on the whole episode I've been silent.
Aaron, you got anything more? You want
Well, we're done with the video.
It's been fun,
I
guys.
saw the videos of when I leave, and now I'm back, and I receive them to my face. This is what I get once I return.
Everyone's here.
What'd you think, Coy? Say things we didn't say.
This got better the more they changed, and I love that.
Cool. Hell yeah.
What I don't love is when things change and it causes no ripple effects. And that's what I had a problem with What If with. This actually feels like it's subverting expectations and giving you a scenario wherein the multiverse actually has ramifications. They subvert expectation by going so far as having sound cues, frame-by-frame recreations, and then landing on the inversion of Tony Stark, which is another billionaire that is more nefarious than good instead of the inversion. They use characters that you expect to go one direction, and even in the marketing, they showed Doctor Strange in the opening years ago, and I was like, friendly neighborhood. When they changed the name from Freshman, I was like, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Why is there a spider involved in the Doctor Strange scenario? But that, I think even that marketing was, the more they change, the more I'm like, oh, this universe gets to surprise me. It gets to surprise other Spider-Man fans. It gets to be a new universe that kids can attach to. They can be like, oh, I love that story. And I even like that Butane literally has dialogue that sounds like what Shocker would say. So not only is he visually, Shocker with the shackles and all those things, he actually even dialogue-wise sounds like it. So they're even playing with expectations of like fandom characters. He also takes out Butane in the same way he took out Sandman in Amazing Spider-Man #4. When he fights him in the school, he makes sure to use his surrounding in very specific ways. And I thought Spectacular Spider-Man that did that really well, where it's the science he's not quite there yet, but I think that's coming. I love that they did an environmental attack. I like that he uses his surroundings against a particular villain because he's smart, because he's Spider-Man. I loved the scene. And this actually, in many ways, reminds me of what I hope we get out of Superman. I love the scene where he's talking down the girl crying, because it reminds me of All-Star Superman, where that gothic girl is maybe going to jump and kill herself. And it's Superman's humanity that endears you to him. What I think we've lost in the MCU Spider-Man is what that does is it gives you such cacophony of tie-in that it feeds TikTokers, and all it gives them is fuel for content. What you need is ambiance building, and having an Iron Man little thing is not going to be like the most exciting video, but it shows the world already has these things. It's not leading necessarily to something. It gets to just be something. And I think the Superman movie is going to be a universe wherein heroes already exist, and Superman's our eye line into this world so we connect to him. Spider-Man gets to be the eye line into a world that already has heroes, and we get to see him evolve, but they don't still have to feed us the pearls. They get to give us an opening montage where we care about these things. So the more this show changes from the lore, it enhances not only what-if concepts, multiverse concepts, but Spider-Man as a character, because at the end of the day, as long as you know he is overburdened with things, he can't balance the Parker luck, he's got people that he cares about, and he cannot always juggle all those things, and he's going to make the right decision to the best of his ability, even at sometimes the cost of others, and that's the weight he just stacks on that responsibility. That's Spider-Man, and they found that in a brand new way.
Yeah. Well said, Coy.
I don't think you guys had said any of that. I listened with all my ears.
That's funny because I didn't listen to one word.
I know. It was only 4 minutes. It was a 4-minute rant. I even made sure I said the same amount of time so as to not be rude.
What am I going to say?
So as to not be rude. That's what I said. I'm going to just.
Thank you for giving me the time.
I'm not really listening as much as I was waiting to speak.
Yeah.
And I understand that. Also, Amadeus Cho is dope to see in animation. Totally Awesome Hulk is the character he becomes.
You make a great point, especially with after experiencing What If with you. I think you make an excellent point about the actual use of multiversal plays. I like how they're not even saying like this is a multiverse. Like you just
don't have to.
You just conclude it, and the play on the ramifications that happen in a multiversal when you switch things out, because you can see a What If episode of like, what if Norman Osborn was the one who showed up at Peter's house instead, or the hell the freaking title would be, right? And then you would feel like this episode needed to be longer and more needed to be done.
Like a show?
Yeah, like this is like you need a show to explore this concept. And my favorite aspects of it were like a hybrid of like what all you guys talked about. The SL. It seems like a lot of focus was going on that scene with that girl who was crying when she stole from the pizza shop.
That's the best scene, I think, in these two episodes.
It's the most emotional scene.
Most surprising.
It's in fact most effective scene, right? In terms of just like getting at the heart of what this show is aiming to do. And I like that they're taking the time to deal with the details of taking care of a neighborhood. The movies tend to just kind of, even if they do it in like a montage.
It's setting up like a Rocky montage, but
like in Homecoming.
We want the fight not to be with Ivan Drago. I mean, we're okay with that, but as long as Ivan Drago is still in the neighborhood, like the montage shouldn't be the entirety of the neighborhood.
Yeah, they really, even though they harken back to because in the Homecoming, the guy who says do a flip, you see a little cameo.
Yeah, it's
there.
cute.
Yeah. But the details are what led Spider-Man to becoming the greater Spider-Man. Was the mistakes and failures he made along the way and the lessons he had to learn, while just being in the intermediate level of the streets, Totally. So I think it's actually fun because I agree with what you were saying, John. When they introduced Doctor Strange, I was like, wow, this whole opening is Doctor Strange, and I wasn't getting that excited about it, but I thought to have the contrast was smart. Like, look at this super large superhero fight. Now we're going to go so zeroed in on what this Peter Parker guy does. And it really did hit me that I was enjoying this show. I did say it out loud when he's walking with Lonnie and he's dealing with these problems of like wanting to court a girl, and then he's like now becoming friends with Lonnie instead. Of like, oh yeah, I am totally losing sight of this guy is Spider-Man, because I was getting concerned of, am I going to be enjoying this show only when he's Spider-Man and not really enjoying all the other shit around it, because there are aspects in its animation touch. And there was that episode. Did you see Invincible season 2, Coy?
No.
Okay. I don't want to ruin the bit, but Aaron, do you remember that bit when he's meeting a Robert Kirkman-like character and they're talking about the ways they have to cut costs on animation?
Right, and the stillness and showing characters' backs and heads.
Yeah. There's this very extremely meta bit about animation, especially with television shows. And so as we were talking about it reminded me of that, of like when they had to step in Invincible and be like, here's why season 2 took so long. When you guys bitch at us, here's what's going on. And then even with the background player comment that I initiated, I was like, oh yeah, well, I remember hearing that aspect of when it comes to television shows especially, it's very hard to put these together, and studios often struggle with getting them out on time. And this show, as you guys know, was in development hell not development hell for so long. It was just being developed for so freaking long and getting done for so long. That I'm like, oh yeah, you got to kind of give some passes on it, because when it was working, which was a lot of the time, the only times I really got pulled out was sometimes when Peter's talking and like the mouth movement just didn't seem to sync with what he was saying. And outside of that, there are other times where I just thought it looked really cool, and it did have you said a nostalgia about the Ultimate Spider-Man game, Aaron, and I used to play that mobile Spider-Man game where he's just like one of those games where they're just automatically running and you got to move left to right.
Oh, like Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Then you got to like swing and shit, and it kind of. But when it would go into like the movie stuff, it looked like that, but in a way that felt more expensive. So I did, and with a bit of like that, like. What was that freaking 90s show? Not Magic School Bus. Recess? Yeah. It has a bit of that like 90s animation touch to it, which feels intentional based off of the context of how a lot of this is being presented, especially in panel format. So, yeah, I thought it was really cool.
I'm really excited to watch the rest of this with you guys. Like, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to love it. And it's like, it's hard when you're covering a show and you're like, I got to rally. But instead, like, I'm genuinely excited week to week for this.
I was okay with us ripping it. I was worried though, but I had a feeling. That's why I wanted the four of us to be together. I just had a feeling like they spent so long working on this. Yeah. It's got to be worth something.
And it's Spider-Man.
Yeah. And it's like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Well, and you want those little things that hint at unique charms. And I thought the other fight with Butane actually kind of hit that too, because like we've seen a lot of Spider-Man fights in a lot of different scenarios and contexts, and even that kind of brought in a fun vignette within the fight where it's like, oh, I launched him through to the pet shop, and now I gotta save all the pets, and now I also have to think about the fact that like I just wrecked some dude's pet shop, which is now spreading this problem, and not to mention Butane got the wrong building. Like that created a whole little vignette story inside of itself. And two, you have that lovely friction. I think when Spider-Man is working, arguably every time he has to go be Spider-Man, your initial thought should be, damn it. And then it's up to the fight to pull you in enough to be like, oh yeah, now have a good time, even though I'm sad for everything else in Peter's life because of this exact thing.
Yeah.
And
the subversions with Norman in that moment where we know he's going to end up back there. It had done a good enough job with that scene that I'd forgotten about the Norman waiting.
Yeah.
And then I liked that we were all like, happy he's there, sad he's there, angry he's there, and I don't think a single one of us thought it was going to be like, and he knows he's Spider-Man. Like, they did such a good job doing the good writing thing where you forget you're waiting on a ticking clock to tick off. And then once it ticks, we're all like, is it just you should have came in earlier? Or, that would have been Z on my A to Z of what it was going to call him the office for.
100%.
Sure, yeah.
Can someone remind me of the ending of Spectacular Spider-Man, the cliffhanger that never got... I remember something to do.
Oh, it was Norman Osborn getting on a plane and then like, don't apologize. I never do. And then to show the fact that he was blonde, he was like still alive after the goblin bomb thing. And then
I've only seen it once years ago, like many years ago when you first gave it to me. Did Norman know he was Spider-Man?
Did Norman know he was Spider-Man? I don't think so.
It was teased that he did over and over again. That was the bait and switch that he didn't know yet, if I remember correctly. It was a year ago for us.
He didn't know.
Okay.
The other thing I really liked was just the take on, at least as of this episode, I know we said in the intro credits, it looks like there will be many potential suits, but like this early stage suit with the big cables and the, pressurized tank, I thought it was a really cool take that I haven't seen before personally. So.
Yeah.
Also things I've never seen before. If my memory serves correctly, this is the 10th Spider-Man show since the 1960s. Ooh. And I believe this is the first one that's ever paid this volume of homage to the history of Spider-Man and the comics up until present day. And I like the fact that we're paying homage to the stuff that's come before us with Spider-Man, but also having this like 90s-esque yet modern like hip-hop theme that we've never had for a Spider-Man show, and I love it. It's my favorite one since Spectacular.
And remixing the classic old 60s theme song.
I love that as the opening.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is great.
I can't believe you're saying Invincible Season 2, though. Man.
Busy.
Boy.
Dude.
Coy.
Busy.
It's like 7.5 hours of your
Yeah,
life.
that's a day of busy.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm suggesting
When I watch season 1, I'm going to force you to watch season 2.
Greg, John, and I reacted to season 2. It'll be great. Since there's no reaction to season 2 on the channel, it'll be great.
Yeah, there's definitely no Invincible reactions. What are you talking about? I never had to prep any of those.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I think it's only like this is airing around the same time Invincible Season 3 comes out.
Yeah,
well,
and that's a pretty great
Let them
season
fight.
of television.
Let them fight.
It's really good.
Pretty great season of television. All right, guys. Well, what did you think about Spider-Man? What are your pros? What are your cons? Do you think this show will grow in viewership? Or are you just waiting for Daredevil to come out? Leave your thoughts down below. Thwip that like button on the way out. Thank you, gents, for being here. See you guys for the next 4 uploads. No, 3 uploads. Whoop, whoop. Flev Doran.
Flavor Flev.
What? I have never enhanced Flev's profile.
Oh, let's do it. I think he's.
Have you?
I have once because a couple times actually because I think he's in front of a psych poster.
That's what it is.
Yes, he's in front of a psych poster. Flev kind of looks like my friend Patrick, a little bit.
He looks a lot like an actor whose face I can see, but can't tell you any movies he's been in. Bro, he's one of those guys I'm
He's
seeing.
a bad guy.
There's even so many movies where I'm like, I see this guy's face clearly, but I can't tell you one movie he's been in, so
I'm
I can make this
curious.
a reference.
Trying to see if I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, what is that guy's name? He's obviously a man with that. Are you does he like look like you shaved your head, or are you intentionally bald?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Is this a hairstyle or
Wait,
is
no,
this
both would be intentionally bald. Are you naturally bald,
or are you bald by choice?
Bald by choice, yeah.
You shave
That's
your
the
head.
name of my serious ass action film, Bald by Choice.
Bald by choice is a guy who gets like a terrible hair transplant and then goes rogue afterwards. And each step of the way, he pulls out another chunk of hair until finally,
after
by the
guy
end,
who did his hair transplant.
yeah, he's killing all the people along the influencer who read the ad, who got him to sign up for whatever Keeps knockoff this is, and then whoever took him to Turkey to get it done, and then whoever was it'll be like Saw X, but with Flev.
Some people
or Bob, the nobody guy.
Yeah. Some people. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Some people.
What was happening beforehand?
We were doing the bald movie.
The bald movie.
By choice. Bald by choice. Killing his wife.
Oh, yeah, bald people. So Flev. I was like thinking of it. Like, when I was growing up, I don't know what it's like being bald. And I mean, I like shaved my head like pretty close before, but never like it's just my skin, And it's comfortable. I love it. I think it's really comfortable. But there used to be when I was growing up, I was being like, oh yeah, bald people don't want to be bald, which kind of makes sense. But I feel like there's some bald people where like it just looks right, and it's the good look. Like I wouldn't want to see Patrick Stewart with hair.
It is odd.
Do you? Like,
It is
I don't
odd.
want to see it.
Yeah.
It looks right, and
you got the right shaped cranium.
And I think like I think Bernie Sanders would have had a better shot if he was willing to just go full. If we just went full bald.
Honestly, though, the weird thing is, I think if we could go into the laboratory of time and space and like drop that ingredient in, it would change the percentages of a few things.
Absolutely, it would.
In a TV media and Bernie's out here. He goes on podcasts. He talks to people, who aren't just on TV.
I mean, like sometimes that looks like I think it was great for Larry David. Which is ironic considering Larry plays it. Yeah.
As much as I associate Larry David with the the donut, at the same time.
But Bill Burr's head changed. Like it looks rectangular when he has hair.
Sure.
And he looks a little bit more like I think Bill Burr's always been hilarious, but he looks a little bit more like snobby asshole I'd meet at a bar, right?
Sure.
But when he went bald, he's like you kind of just respect him a little more, and you think he has something important.
Bald plus beard Burr.
His head does have like the shape for it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look at all like it would be that.
Well, yeah, and hair on him like really does stuff to the shape. Whereas his
it's a very different personality.
Sure.
It works though. It's perfect for him. I think it's better.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's complemented his growth into like whip crack ball buster, but who has like a very strong, I don't know, it's weird. It's like he's not even he seems very thoughtful, but also very no bullshit about thoughtfulness.
Yeah.
In a way, which is nice. Which is like,
yeah.
It seems like whoever he's encountering with some bullshit will get the probe if necessary.
I'm saying, bald people are the shit. Embrace it.
Embrace it. Be the pineapple, man.